And just to say a very happy new year to everybody who's joined and will be listening on the replay. It's such an honor to work with you again this year. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really great year for transformation and coming into a new sense of liberation as well. So let's go right for it. We're just going to connect in with the breath here, aligning the spine, solar plexus and heart. Illumination of the solar plexus, heart and throat. White rose expands and washes over the body. Use the white rose as a symbol code. Golden gates expand open and connect to your body through the gates with the white rose, holographically overlaying. Atiyadramasma Ashya Sokora. Lifting out locked in anger. Yadana Yadrama Ashasna Akya Kora. Bringing back to the 0 point of purification. Heaviness instilled through the body. And begin to see an iridescent diamond staircase, spiral staircase opening through the gate. Whilst maintaining the imagery of the gate, the rose, and your body. Deeper clearing of grey tones from the staircase. Held within a hexagonal grid formation. Entrenched through multi-dimensional structural architecture. And elevating up towards the heavens through the layers of the multi-dimensional sphere. And as the illumination moves upwards, the layers of the sphere click into alignment, flash with encryption, and create stability through the pillar of light. Opening the channels to connect further into and with the divine. Merkaba field engage. Stellar gates, solar gates align and flash as imagery, message, tone, and vibration moves down through the gate system, through the dimensional gates, and intercede as a lattice, or interweave as a lattice of crystalline light formation. activating at the 7th chakra, the opening of the chakra forming from closed lotus into expanded golden crown. And it's here with that opening and expansion, the energy of a deep despair dislodges from the crown chakra, decompresses and opens into memory, and at the same time as observing the crown opening and the despair moving through, we're seeing decomposing butterflies in grey, turning to dust, presenting with holographic green bumblebees emerging from the ash. Take that as you wish for your own interpretation. I'm being told a reformation of the hive structure. And a separation of dark and light to isolate a positive charge and a negative charge, separating out through the mind wave fields. Also connected into the collective consciousness and infiltration fields, as well as dark shadow, light shadow, light aspect, dark light aspect. Ignite with the white flame, burning through the center of the white rose. Update through the toroidal field and update through the planetary body, central nervous system, crystalline grid. Aligning axis points. Engaging through the pivot, octahedron at the core of the axis. 'Lifting confusion, lifting distortion, lifting uncertainty, creating stability, knowing, and trust as a reverberation and undulation through the multi-layered facets of the planet and internal bodily structure. Grey ripples turn to diamond. And sonic sound sine waves pass through the horizontal perspective, from multi-tonal, multi-hue spectrums to synthesize into iridescent rainbow light. Modulation synthesis, update through the ancestral lines, and into the monadic matrix, 7th to 9th dimensional fields, deep heart healing, rediscovering the truth and rediscovering your essence, unlocking the monadic fields, red light signature to the left, green to the right, blending through center, root to heart coherence, bridging safety and security, source angelic fields expand and open, raising through deliverance, resurrect architectural systems, bringing root trauma back to the 0 point, heavy fear, destruction of worlds, ruby and emerald jewel tones build back into the light fields, restoring through timelines of destruction, held in through the holographic memory of past epochs and destruction of galactic worlds, claiming back the essence, from these timelines, source light fields as guardian rescue mission expand and open through the guardian perspective, able to understand the roles of the individuals pertaining to the missions upon Earth to correct the timelines, which are now averted, of planetary destruction. Yema otia tonomoshmis miyakura. And the fundamental position and role was to create balance and to hold the Earth in a space of security, to not go through destructive patterns and endings through planetary end times. Contracts completing. Releasing, revoking, rescinding. Agreements complete. Updating the hexagonal grid templating, hexagonal grid fields. Blue ray, restoring the Amenti bridge. Release of bitterness and resentment. Opposition, struggle and strife. Genesis codes moving into the field, expanding as emerald green, seed of life. Moving into fruit of life and flower of life. Imagery, birthing fresh roots, regrowth, and life force. Emerald green fleur-de-lis. Being pushed out of the earth. In false light pretenses to reveal true diamond charged fleur-de-lis. Emerald charge, fleur-de-lis. Light crystal energetics. Acceleration of form. Acceleration of charge. Tentacles upheaval, purple and green, lifting out of the field, pertaining to intense control and infiltration. Emotional release. Lifting control. Expanding through the Earth blueprint and the Earth universal tree of life. Seals release from the tree. 7, 8, and 9. Constriction of the light body unlocking. Deep heart release. Okay. Na ja to masz masma ukiokura. New scrolls updating as we release the light body constriction. I'm seeing these scrolls coming in here and they are unraveling, and at the same time I'm seeing what looks like a dragon moth entity, but a giant one. Um, and I feel like this is connected into the Seraphim fallen races or the Omicron. Na yodora mashmasa yakura. And allowing the scrolls to unravel here, this pertains to almost like a false god effigy, I feel, or a distorted worship to fallen races. Bringing in light. And as that source light comes in an iridescent tone, the effigy goes up in orange smoke. Or orange flames to smoke. Dissolving, releasing, revoking oaths and vows to false gods, false god worship, any allegiances pled to the fallen race group, and giving of energy into these structures, release, revoke, rescind. And from the effigy, as it goes up into smoke and dust, all of these little octahedron diamonds move out of the structure and return back to individuals, reclaiming the essence, reclaiming the power, and releasing possession from your fields. and releasing anger towards the false god, the trickery and deception, clearing from the perceptions and just pulling in the intentions as to why this was allowed within the subgroup. Okay, interesting. So it's saying through the deception and trickery, it was to create the false dragon's backbone, essentially, which is an inverted structure that's mirroring to an organic, divine light structure, which is essentially pulling into a reversal of ascension, whereas the dragon would lead into an ascension pathway. And all I'm seeing here is the dragon's bones breaking apart as I've asked for what this means. And it was the harvesting of energy, the harvesting of Lush was used to build the structure together. Again, very common to find where we've kind of been manipulated into building these kind of things without knowledge. And it's just to kind of create a much deeper level of discernment and awareness into where you put your beliefs, I guess. Dissolving false light. Restore with authenticity. Christos. Illumination. Expansion through the toroidal field, the vertical pillar, the scalar wave, and the vortexual light of the sun. Through the pivot, illumination, regain power. And illuminate the vertical, horizontal, diagonal axes, intercepts with the pivot points. Diamondic representation, spinning through center as it oscillates spin fields trajectories, updating through all fields, light refraction, illumination of the fallen matrices, separate out and disintegrate, calling back the energy held through those layers of entrapment. Saturn, shadow side of Pluto, deep heart pain, deep grief, the goat of Mendes dissolving, shifting to the ram's head, illuminating into fire, Aries, zest for life, takes its place in courage, will, and determination. Harboring the divine masculine, restoring courage. Kidneys release. Spinal column release. Skeletal matrix release as it absorbs light frequency to update, restabilizing with electrical blue plasma, harmonizing the fields, updating plutonic solids. Lifting out AI infiltration and mechanical attributes to the organic geometric spectrums. The blue dragon, the cube, and the sphere align through center, to eliminate inorganic substance, AI mapping of the light fields as a mirror to an inorganic structure and sealing that frequency out, sealing it out, through the boundaries. Hermetically seal with gold across the horizontal line of the sphere and through the vertical axes. Ringlets appear around the sphere, opening into Orifeme intelligence, Azurite codes align. Vertically, blue avian tribes, the blue bird, the founder races, Yasma Akia. Symbol code stamped in gold through the sphere as it updates through each layer of light. Diamond grid templating merges through each layer. Celtic cross. Illumination of the diamond sun. Christos palette. Yadara yadara mashma akia na yadara mashma yodora. Yeshua na yadara ama akia ne trameshme ikia karama atipiotura mashmosmo uti yadara ma akia gora. Miyakunana akia lifting out the serpent. Niyadrama shiokuna na akia ne te yadreshne sinyat trema etia drechia. Baptism of light. Resurrection of the light body. Updating through the blueprint, updating through all fields. 3 wise kings drinking from sacred water goblet of the elixir of life, drawing through the energy system, dissolving imprints, dissolving templates. White owl, blue and rainbow owl, white hawk, or bald eagle, even. Tree of life, rejuvenate, flourish and grow. Seedling sprout, expand and update through all fields. Seeding the code of abundance. Accelerations of light fields, yellow, red, blue. Waves of liquid energy. Update the backdrop and build light. Updating coding, updating DNA fields, DNA, RNA, mitochondria, deep heart pain releasing, yananama ashia sookura. Fear release. Okay. We're going to call back all the essence through time and space, space and time, all the way forwards, all the way back. Update through all of your fields, update through your localized grids, and update the blueprint. Reintegrate now, updating and sealing forward now through all levels or layers of light, through all bodies and through the breath of the divine I am presence. Thank you all so much for joining today. Happy New Year, and I'll look forward to seeing you when you are ready to join in my events that are upcoming. Thank you.